guess you couldn't hear me. All right. So much for that tree. An hour and 8 minutes. I'm sorry. Okay. It drained from there through here. So right in here is where the block is. So that'll be my next digging spell. Later. Oh, I guess I should show you the tree pile over here. I managed to scrape some paint off this van, which it needed. Pushed over my dead redwood. And there's what's left. I think that was probably a 12-year-old tree. There's a plugged and crushed pieces of pipe full of roots. So that's what happened. So I can repipe from there to there, but I still got to get this end done. I don't know how many hours I've been running that thing. Supposed to get 8 hours out of it, and then it'll cost me another $465 to get it out here again if I need it. Okay. Time for a quick burrito and beer. Later. Howdy, neighbors. Just got back from a trip to town and picked up the pipe and getting ready to hook it up down there. Ross is grabbing his what do you call it, electric saw, battery saw, so we can cut it and splice that right there. And then I get to start backfilling it all in. So I'm going to set this up and put it on hyperlapse back here, and you can follow along. Okie dokie. The septic is back. Still end up with a hole right there around the tree because of the dirt. It still has to be moved. I'll probably have to get a shovel and wheelbarrow and rake it and move it.
You got your pot?
Yeah, really.
Get some liner in there?
So that's the best we could do with that thing. There's still a chunk of big chunk of dirt right here, it seems. Like this is high. You can scrape it down here and get more of it in there. Yeah, but see remember the septic tank's right here, so I don't want to go any deeper or keep running over this. So I was trying to pull and scrape this way, and then might want to grab some of that and pull it back over here and then shove it in here. At least try and get some more of this hole out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I gotta shut this off and call the guys. Okay. Ross, I asked him to take over because that's just killing my back too much. So. Alright, later. Howdy, neighbors. Now that I've cooled off a little bit, we got most of it taken care of, but there's still some spots that are going to be better raked and then picking up all the garbage, because that piece of equipment is, really hard to just finesse, especially for a couple of goofballs. But still got a little bit of hole work over here. Yeah, see, okay, I got pointed out, somebody mentioned that I was digging up a leach line, which is totally not true, because my tank is right here, and that line comes out right there, comes down here, and goes down the hill to way down there, and there's a distribution tank, and then there's two 100-foot long leach lines down there with all the accompanying gravel and everything. So that's at least 120, 130 feet just straight down the hill. Then there's probably 40 feet in elevation drop. So, but anyway, I sure hated that this tree had to go, because there's just no way to get around it. So, got a bunch of cleanup and stuff to do, but right now, the unit's parked up there waiting. The guys have it scheduled to come pick it up tomorrow morning. So that was about a $550 project in 2 days. I did end up with a few extra feet of this, and I got at least 2 pieces I can return to Home Depot. I didn't need those 2 adapters. And I had to cap my pipe, which was one of my water lines. The other line is still right there. I could actually bring it back up the hill and get the splices I need and get myself another T set up here, because it came out of right here. That's what snapped off. I shoved a piece of wood in it so we could at least get a little bit of water in the house for a few minutes. But that all needs to be replaced anyway. Alright, so this will end the saga of the new sewer line. Oh, and when I got where we connected at the bottom there, the joint way down at the bottom, I took this hose and turned it on full blast and ran it in that hole, and yeah, it just disappeared. So it was right here. This was definitely, there were roots in this section right here. As a matter of fact, I grabbed one of the pieces of that flex pipe, and when I picked it up, it had been out of the ground since yesterday, and the whole, it was heavy, and I turned it on its side, and a whole cylinder of roots came out. Let's see. Okay, here's one that's just full of dirt and roots and stuff. Let's see if we can get any of them to come out. Okay, worms. Mostly dirt in that one too. Yeah. There were definitely pieces that didn't have anything in them. But see, one of these joints, see, there's roots down in there. This is like a flex stuff, and one of these joints had been compromised by the roots of the tree pushing on it, probably. Because I really thought, because it's right here, and I really thought the line went straight out this way. But it turns out it went that way and then down the hill. So that tree got planted in the wrong place. I miss this pond. It'd be nice to reline it. Okay. So, I think I said this already. That's the end of the septic system saga. Hope you all had fun. Later. Oh, Ross, thanks, dude. I really appreciate the help.